Oh yeah, sorry. Mandy was here and she's just suddenly disappeared. So hopefully she'll come straight back in and we'll be able to start our readings. Um, right, I suppose while we're waiting for her, I'll draw a couple of cards. Okay, so if you want to say in the comments whether you want one of my awakening cards. Yes, it's Veronica. I'm supposed to be doing the admin, not not the readings. Mandy was here, but she's gone. So, hi, Julianne. You've asked for a card, so let's give you a card. These are my awakening cards, okay? And they're very much focused on helping people with their awakening. Right, Julianne, I've got the Sphinx for you, which is very much mystery holder, okay? And the symbolic meaning of the Sphinx is about riddles, wisdom, and a paradox within spirit. So, what mystery are you learning to live with instead of solving? Okay, so there's a bit of a puzzle for you to think about. The focus for you to think around as well is that you can't understand the lesson of the Sphinx until you actually live it. All right. So if you're looking for answers that are off the shelf, live your life and then you'll get it. Okay. Now Mandy's back on. So I'll bring Mandy back on and oh, before I go, you can get my Awakening book for free back on Kindle this Black Friday weekend. So there we are, bit of an advert. Hi, Mandy. I'm not sure why your picture's not come up, Mandy. I'll try you again. Oh, it's frozen. Mandy's frozen. So, oh, you're back again, Mandy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, everybody. I think there's something up with the Wi-Fi this evening. I was talking to Veronica and it kept going on and off. I hope you're all well this evening and had a lovely week. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't know if you're in that thunderstorm that we had earlier today, and it was hailstone as well. It was just a bizarrest thing. I was in my little shop, and all of a sudden a gust of wind came. Just one gust of wind, and the next thing you know, it were hailstones. It just seemed really strange how it just come about because it just didn't feel right. I felt like it was placed, not actually becoming a hailstone. And the interesting thing as well, we in this country never have thunderstorms in November. That was the strangest thing. So I hope you're all well and you've all had a lovely week. Hello, Tinny. How are you? You've had about a couple of days in Australia. Wow, there's just something doesn't sit right for me. Now, I don't know if anybody's heard of cloud seeding or HARP, it's called HARRP, who used to tamper with the weather. So I'm going to leave that for your thoughts. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about this evening is, for some reason this week, I've had that song in my head, New York, New York. Now, I've been to New York a long time ago, briefly, but it was Frank Sinatra that really jumped out at me. And I know it wasn't his original song, but Frank Sinatra was on my mind a lot. And I'm just wondering if spirit were communicating and consciously trying to communicate, not necessarily with Frank Sinatra, but a Frank. Okay. Because as I asked, I says to spirit, I said, I really want you to know why I'm singing this song. Why has it been in my head all week? Okay. And I know Frank Sinatra's in spirit. I love Frank Sinatra. I loved his like jazzy type of persona. And he had such a calm heart, didn't he? And I know he was an actor as well, but his singing was better. I thought his singing was better. But yeah, it was just lovely. And the really interesting thing is I kept saying, who's Frank? Is it Frank Sinatra that wants to come through? Is it just Frank? And he said, it's not Frank Sinatra. This gentleman liked Frank Sinatra. Okay. And also says, so what you wanting to communicate with this evening? And I kept asking, I just got Frank. Okay. So I don't know whether they were saying that it's just Frank or come on. No, they're just saying it's Frank. Nothing to do with Frank Sinatra. He was amazing. Oh, blue eyes. Yeah, that's the one. He was just lovely. So I just kept getting the name Frank. So I said to him, I says, Frank who? All right. Okay, Frank. This gentleman by the name of Frank came through and he said to me, he said he wanted to speak to his daughter. Okay, so I'm just asking him just to come that little bit closer here with him. Okay, he was saying that he had a fascination with Frank Sinatra. Okay. Come on, try and differentiate that name. Come on. He's just saying he wants to be frank with me. Okay, so I don't know what that actually means with what his perspective is. But I'm just asking him just to come a little bit closer here. Okay. Okay. Frank. He said his name is Frank. Okay. And as he's coming closer here, he's talking about somebody here. There was some kind of, what's that say? Chocolate. I don't know what that means. I haven't heard of that. I was best friend yesterday. Suddenly anything came through for me. Hello, Dina. Hello. Somebody here has an issue with the left hand. I know that much because he keeps prodding my left hand. Okay. And it feels really quite tight. Come on, why are you showing me that? Come on. Okay. Okay, this gentleman had issues with his hands, okay. And as I can see him coming a little bit closer now, he's got a rounded face, okay. And it's interesting how he's just got like a comb over. Okay, he's just got a comb over. And as he's coming closer here, he was quite round when he was here, all right. And he's got these issues with his hands. And as he's he's just going to the hands, okay. So I'm sensing there was some kind of problem with the hands when he was here, okay. And as he's coming in now, he's wearing trousers that just fit him, okay. And he's got this white shirt on and he's got an old granddad shirt, okay. And his skin is quite shiny because he's quite a round person, okay. And he's got a round face. But as he's going to the hands again, there's something about the hands here, okay. So I'm just asking him just to step in. He's got, okay. He's wearing black brogue shoes here, okay. And as he's coming a lot closer now, he's just pulled one of his braces out, okay. He's got braces on. An interesting thing, I know he's got a black jacket on and he's got black trousers on, but he's got these red braces and he's just pulling them forward here. He's just quite a character now, but that's why he's going to his hands, because he's pulling the straps on his braces, okay. Just coming in that little bit closer. And he's just done a bit of a shuffle on his feet, okay. Bit of a character, this one. And the interesting thing about his trousers, they don't go right to the bottom of his shoes where they should do. He said they were never able to get pants that fit me right at the bottom, okay. So as he's just coming out, he needs to speak to he wants to speak to his daughter. Come on. An interesting thing is, I can smell his aftershave. It's a very musky aftershave, okay. It's a very quite like just musky, like a musky sense to it. Come on, look. Come on, that little bit. Come on. He said it was his charming aftershave. He wants to call it his charming aftershave, okay. Come on, that little bit closer. And he's just showing his braces again. These are really important, these braces, because he's flicking his braces forward here, okay. And as he's coming in, come on. He's doing a little bit of a shuffle with his feet. He's doing a bit of dancing here. And I don't know if, as I'm looking at Kay Weezy, I don't know if this is Kay Weezy, because as he's coming closer here, he's pointing to you. And as he's coming closer there, Kay, it's just come right in and he's talking about putting your dancing shoes on. Okay, now I don't know if you do dancing, but he's talking about dancing shoes. And the interesting thing with this gentleman, you couldn't see whether he had rosy cheeks or not, because he was like, all his skin's the same colour, if you will, okay. And he's just got like, I won't say not a pigment as such, but you never knew if it was hot or whether it was cold. And as he just come in, he's talking about you getting your dancing shoes on. There's something about dancing, okay. So your dad asked, my dad asked, I don't know what that actually means, but it's just his skin. Just his skin was so smooth, and you couldn't see whether he were blushing or not. Okay, and as he's coming in, he's just doing a bit of a jig, but he's just really bouncing these red braces. Okay, and he's talking about, okay, come on, about getting something on. Okay, getting on with something, and as he's shuffling his feet here, he's very smart. And the interesting thing with this suit, oh, Dad, my best friend Ski. Oh, Dad. Oh, bless you. He's got like it looks like satin down the side of these trousers. Okay. Oh, not my light glove, sorry. So he's got these satin down the side of his trousers. So he's dressed quite smartly here. Okay. And as he's coming forward, it's time now. He said it's time to get on with it. All right. So he's wanting you to get on with something. Okay. I'm just asking him as it's just jigging about here. It's just lovely. His energy is amazing. Come on. Okay. He's just showing me a cross. Okay. And when I see a cross, I don't feel quite religious with that, but he's showing me a cross. Okay. So come on. I don't know if he's actually a cross. Oh, it's your music. Okay. He's showing me a cross, but he's showing me to me it looks like crossroads. Okay. When I see a cross, I see crossroads. All right. And there's a should or shouldn't a scenario. Okay. So he's just saying it's a shoulda. Okay. He wants you to move forward and he's taking 2 steps forward and then he's taking 2 more forward. He's not taking anything backwards here. He's going forwards. All right. And he's just done something with his hands here. He's doing this with his hands, okay. And as he wants you to, he's taking you forward, all right. He's been coming around you a lot in the past couple of days. He says as he comes closer to you and you've been listening to him, you've been turning around saying, "Is that you? Is that you?" And he's just letting you know it is him. He's been coming a lot closer to you, I'd say in the past 2 weeks, okay. And come on, there was something also you were writing. And you felt like it wasn't you that was writing it, okay? I don't know whether it were notes or whether it's some words, but he said he come that close. He was manipulating your hand to write the words that was coming through you, not from you. And you looked at it and thought, oh, that could work. That could actually work. So you put some music to it and it does work. So he's working through you, not from you. Okay, so he wants you to put these words down. He wants you to get that tune out and ASAP. Okay, he wants you to get that ASAP. Okay. And you wrote a song. Well, there you go. He's been around you. You've got to get it out. He said you've just got to get it out. It's 2 steps forwards and 2 steps more. There's not going backwards here now. It's all forwards. Just got lovely energy here. Lovely. And there's just done a bit of a twirl and like a pivot on his foot. It's like a cheering. It's like doing a bit of a cheer here. That's it. Come on. He just said the new year. There's something about the new year with this song. I'm right looking forward to it. I want to know what it is as well. He's just coming in. He's just saying it's the new year. There's something in the new year. Okay. I'm just going to ask him what to give you something else before he steps back here. He's just pulling his shirt now under his jacket and straightening himself up. And he's just so excited. He says you're going to be suited and booted. Okay. Then he's going to be right with you. Okay, K-Weezy, I'll leave his lover spirit with you. Thank you for working with me. I don't know if he wants to go, actually, because he's still spinning around on one foot in excitement. Bless him, what a lovely energy he had. I don't want him to go, to be fair. He was lovely. Okay, let's see who's coming through now. Okay. Okay, come on, a little bit closer, love. Come on. Now, this lovely lady that's just jumped in. You're welcome, K-Weezy. I'm so excited for you. This lady's just coming. I don't know if I'm still with you, K-Weezy, because she jumped in straight away and she talked about something to do with the number 8. Okay. And to me, when I see the number 8, I think of infinity. I don't know why. I just do. I'm just asking her just to come a little bit closer. Okay. Oh, bless you. You talked to him all day. Bless you. Come on, lady. Come closer. Okay. This lady, come on. Okay, this lady is, as because I mentioned about writing, this lady used to do excellent calligraphy. Okay, and as she's showing me, she's trying to write a name. Okay, it's your mum, Maya. Okay, and the interesting thing as she's writing here, I'm trying to see the words that she's elegantly writing in calligraphy, her name, all right? And she's just flows. As she's writing, she just flows. Okay. Come on, that little bit closer, love. Okay, it looks like a D that she's drawing here. And either a D or a P. I just can't work it out. Okay. Oh, bless you, Tani. I can't make mind if it's a P or a D, the way she's writing it. Okay. Paul? Is it Paul or Paula? It's not Mum, bless you. It sounds like a P or a D. I just can't quite see it. The way she's writing it, but she's just got like little curls on the letters, so they makes them look different. Okay, they're like little tails on each letter. Okay, that's her signature, she said, and she's got little tails on the end of each letter. That's what she's saying to me. Okay, I'm just going to ask you to try and show it to me a little bit further. Come on. Okay. Oh, bless you, Tracy. So when she did a signature, she's just saying she puts little tails on each letter. Okay, come on. I want you to show me. I'm asking her to show me her. I'm asking her to show me the name. Come on. It looks like Dina or Doreen, because there's lots of like. Okay, is it Doris? I know it's got. She puts little tails on each letter, and that's why it's making it look different. Because obviously, when we write it, like say for Doris, it would look like Doris, yeah. But when you put a little tails on it, it puts another letters in, doesn't it? And that were her signature. She liked to put tails on each letter. So when she was writing anything, it had these swirls at the end of each word. Come on. The interesting thing with this lady, she's got quite a very spiritual aspect to her life. Okay, and as she's coming closer here. She was very spiritual. She was one of these ladies that was interested in potions and interested in not witchcraft's not the right word, but curious about herbs and plants and what they were capable of doing. And as she's just coming that little bit closer, she's wearing a beautiful skirt. My nickname is Doris. Oh, bless you. Well, she's wearing this beautiful skirt and it's just below the knee. Okay. And as she comes, come on. And it looks like she's been made from plants. The skirt looks like it's been made from plants because it's just beautiful. Even though it's material, it's got all plants on it. Okay. And she's wearing, she looks like she's got like, what they call them braids that you put in your hair that are they called dreadlocks? As she's coming closer, they're all tied back and they just look like dreadlocks. Okay. She's got like little rings in them, like little silver rings in these dreadlocks. And it's quite long down her back. Okay, but she just got it all back here. And the interesting thing with what she's wearing on top matches the skirt. So she's wearing similar top and bottom of an outfit that's all looks like they're made from plants. Okay, I'm just asking her who she needs to speak with. Okay. I'm sure somebody said Maya in here. Because that's what you said. She just showed me the Mayan calendar. Mayhem. Okay. And the interesting thing, as she's speaking to me, I'm having to ask her to speak slowly because either an accent or a language that she's giving to me. Come on. Come on, that little bit closer. She's showing me, she's got this pot. And she holds this pot here and she just throws bits of things into it and stirs it. And they look like potions, but they're for ailments. Okay, so she's quite a herbalist, if that's the word I want to use. And they were all natural plants. She says that's what we need to be using, all natural plants. But as she come on that a bit closer. Maya. It sounds like Maya. She's blowing a big kiss to somebody in this room this evening. And the interesting thing, she can't say that word. Saw somebody mention Maya in here this earlier. Dina. Dina, can you take this lady? Sounds like she's just showing me. She's just showing me how she's dressed. She's got this pot that she's got, and she's got loads of different herbs in here, and she's just mixing things up. You did, Sherry, okay, but that's what she just said. It's Maya, and that's what the important thing is about. That she could just put anything together, and it would fix an ailment. You know, so if you had a bad cold, she could fix it. If you had some bruises on your legs or anything else like that, she could sort that out. It just looks like dreadlocks because your hair's all back, yeah, and it's got like little rings in it, like little rings in it. Come on, why are you coming with that? Why is she showing me? I think she's shut. Okay. Not dreadlocks. It's interesting because, come on, that little bit closer. What's important is with this lady is herbal remedies. Somebody here today was making herbal remedies and she did them. And you were thinking, should I put that in or not? Or should I put the bit of that in or not? And there were that moments where you were, then all of a sudden you decided what was going into this remedy. And as you came closer, she was very connected to the earth, this lady, a very earth person, very down to earth as well, and very straight talking. She didn't really bother with much makeup. She never had any makeup on. She isn't interested in that. She was just interested in healing. Ah, there you go, Dina. As she comes in here, though, that's what the important thing. The pin, like rings and pins and stuff in her hair. I don't know what a bobby pin is, but there you go. But she just had a way with herbs. And as there was somebody here today, or maybe you were today, making some kind of herbal remedy or some kind of, come on. Oh, no, you have to go out, lovely. Else you want to come and sit in? Oh, come on, you sit over there then.
James asleep.
All right, no worries. So basically, she just come in there and she comes closer now.
Which was it?
Over there. And as she comes closer now, she just, when you were asking about what to put in this portion, you knew what to put in. And she had this real knack of making stuff that was important. I don't even know what a bobby pin is, but that's what she showed me in her hair. Okay. Okay, she just mentioned, do you know the interesting thing? I can just see a star anise. Which is it an aniseed type flavour? I'm not too sure, but that's what I can see with this lady. Star anise was very important. Okay. Dina, is it Dina? Is how you put on Deanne Cherok. Okay. Has she just come in there? This star anise is very important. So I don't know if she's showing it as a symbol, as a star, that you're a star, or it's a symbol, yeah, that you're actually seeing or using. Okay. I'm just going to ask her just so I can give you a little bit more information. Oh, thanks, love. No, she's just going back to the star anise there, Dina. Is it Deanna? Okay. And that's what she wants you to use, star anise. So there must be something that you've been making or you're thinking of making, but that's very important. It's a very healing herb. Okay. The interesting thing is she's stepping back now and she's bowing. And it's as though you've been asking for her to come through to help you with these remedies. And she said, I'm right there with you, girl. All right. She's just gone back to her hair again. There's something really important about her hair. I'm sensing that you have similar hair that she has. I'll be honest, I don't know what a bobby pin is, but I presume it's some kind of thing that you stick in your hair. Okay. But she's doing this now and she's walking backwards. So I've given you what she needed to give to you. So thank you for working with me, Deanna. Okay, bless her. What a lovely lady she was. I didn't want her to leave, I'll be honest. She was lovely. I see who's coming through now. Okay. Okay, I've just had a lovely gentleman step in. I think it's a gentleman because I think he's coming in a nickname. Okay, because it sounds like Rory. Okay. It's either Roy or Rory. Okay. And as they just come closer here. Okay, it's talking about, okay. It's talking about baking. Oh, you have been baking. Oh. Who's been baking? Okay. This gentleman has just come in and he's talking about your baking. All right. And okay. I don't think his name's Roy or Rory. He's talking about Rocky Road. Okay, come on that little bit close. The gentleman has just come right in. Okay. They're talking about somebody's Rocky Road that they made today. Because this gentleman's just saying you don't put marshmallows in it. So whatever you're putting in today with marshmallows, he's saying it doesn't have marshmallows in it. And this gentleman, as he studied, he's got a white pinny on. He's got one of them hats, them chef hats on here. Okay. And as he's coming a little bit closer now, do you know something? I feel like I have to sit up straight. He looks like one of them chefs from Lindy, you know, when you see him on the telly. He's got the white pinny on and the white hat here. As he's, come on. Okay. He was excellent at making the Rocky Road, all right. Somebody made the Rocky Road today, and I think he's having a bit of a joke of me because he didn't always used to wear these. He's just going through as he did. So to me, he's just showing me that he was a good baker, all right. And as he's coming in here, he's talking about the Rocky Road, but with no marshmallows in. Come on. I don't know where he's fetched that out. He never put marshmallows in his Rocky Road, okay. So I'm just going to ask him who he needs to speak with. Come on. Okay. All right. Somebody was, come on. I feel like this is somebody's grandfather. Because as he showed me as a younger man, as a chef, he's going as he's an older man. All right. Okay. He said, I live to a good age, he said. But somebody's not got to put marshmallows in the Rocky Road. He's a Cancer. Well, I don't know what TL means, Dorella. But as he's coming in now, he's showing me as an older man, but he was a chef as a younger man. Okay, and he could make anything. All right. And as he's coming closer here, he's just, okay. He's looking like he could have been a chocolatier because everything had to be just so. I'm just asking him who he wants to speak with. Come on. Somebody here has been, okay, come on. It sounds like Barney. His name's Barney. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't seem like he's English. The way he's speaking, okay. He's got a bit of an accent to him. He's got lovely brown hair that's just showing through the chef's hat. Brown eyes, okay. And very soft skin. It doesn't look his age, if you know what I mean. He aged well. Okay, come on. Barney. It sounds like Barney or Bernard. Barney, it sounds like. Okay. And as he's coming closer here, he was really good at making chocolates. Because he's showing me trays and showing me rows and rows. It looks like making truffles of some sort. And okay, come on. He had an infinity for truffles, especially rum truffles, this gentleman. Sounds like Bernie or Barney. I'm just asking him to come a little bit close. Oh, Bernet. That's his name, Bernet. I'm saying it wrong. Bernet. Sounds French to me. Or Italian, I'm not too sure. I know, I wish he was in my family too, Tony. Bernet, his name is. He was known as that. When I think of Bernie, I think of Bernard, but it's Bernie. Okay. I'm asking if that's his name or is somebody in here that's called that. No, Bernie, you just said that. I don't know if you can take any of this information, Bernadette. I don't know if you ever had anybody call you Bernie, but as he's coming closer here, he's going closer to the screen. And he's got an accent here. It's got quite a different accent. Hello, Tammy. How are you? Don't know if you can take this gentleman, Bernie. And come on. He was excellent at cooking and baking, but his forte was chocolates. And now, in his younger days, as he's dressed in this outfit of a chef, that were his forte. And as he's coming in again, he's just going back to the rum truffles. Something thinking about rum truffles. So I don't know if anybody's been eating rum truffles today and thought of him, because he's coming really close now. And it just sounded French, the way he said Bernie. He might be having a bit of a joke, you know. But he's showing me now all the tools that you need to make chocolate. He's short. Come on. Come on, that little bit closer. You know, he's showing me all these little bits of intricate tools that you need to when you're making chocolates. Come on, who you need to speak to? Come that little bit closer. I feel like he was a very reserved man when he was here. Okay. You don't recognise him, Bernadette. Okay. But he was very reserved. He wasn't one for talking. And he was more like an action type of a person than actual verbal. All right. Okay, he's telling me how he passed. It's something with his head when he passed. Okay. Okay. There was a lot of pressure to the head. Come on, Matt, a little bit closer, will you? Oh, he's just said it again, Bernie. Maybe the person's not coming to the room as yet. So I'm just going to ask him to step back. So I don't feel like the person's in the room as yet. So I'm going to ask him just to step back a little bit and see if he can just wait and be patient, because sometimes they get impatient when they've been trying to come through for such a long time. So I'm going to ask him just to wait a little while and see when anybody else wants to come through. The head resonates. So, okay, it just had a lot of pressure to the head on both sides. And Bernie, not so much. No, Bernie, it sounded like, not Bernie, but Bernie, like it had a bit of a extra on, if you will, like an extra. I don't know whether we're maybe having a bit of a joke with that, but it was the pressure to the side of the head that was the important bit on both sides, lots of pressure. Afrikaans accent. Oh, maybe that might have been it then. Maybe it wasn't French. I don't know if you can get French in Africa. Afrikaans. But he's talking about chocolate. It's very important about chocolate. Okay, and an interesting thing with that was he was a really good chef when he was young, and he had dark hair and brown eyes and a lovely colour to his skin, and he never looked his age. Okay, but as he got older, yeah, he obviously did change, yeah. And as he's talking about chocolates. Baby shower tomorrow. Okay, loads of chocolates. I can see lots of like rum truffles and truffles and things like that, because that's what he's showing me. Somebody's been making some today. He also mentioned about that brownie at Rocky Road without the marshmallows. That's his thing. He just doesn't want marshmallows in the Rocky Road. Honestly, it's really bizarre when they come through with such things. Come on, Matt, a little bit closer, will you? But that was important when he started talking about his head. Obviously, how he's passed, but it was very reserved as a gentleman, but he was more action than actual words. So you're having a baby shower tomorrow. Wonderful. But he's just showing me now again all these little tools that you need to make cakes and chocolates with. I don't even know what the Afrikaans language is, I'll be honest. But that's what it sounded. It sounded French to me, I'll be honest. Just bought chocolate and was looking at tin roof flavoured drink. Just bought choc. I've been looking at the tin roof flavoured drink. Ah, bless you. I'm sure his family is baking anyway. Baking away. Well, that's what I can just see. But make sure there's no marshmallows in the brownie. That's what he wasn't happy about. Okay. But it's just showing me all these different tools when he used to bake his cakes. There's just an array of tools to make different things. Okay. Like Dutchie. Ah. Bless you, Dom. I thought he was taking the mic a little bit because the way he was speaking was more of an accent than actual language. But maybe that's the way he could speak for me to understand, you know? Bless him. But he's very proud of somebody at the moment attempting something that he did. I think it's one of his recipes. Just going to ask if you've got anything else now before he steps back. Not John Bacon. He wasn't a cook. He liked to cook when he was younger, he said. Although he did make you a mean French toast. Ah, bless you. Maybe that's why you were taking the mic a little bit from me. You know, because he said benet. You know, and like you say, that's French. You never know. That's what he just came with. I think I'm having a bit of a joke. Joke kind of chat. I'm just going to have to got anything else to give you before he steps back because he's... Oh. He just wants you to give you the number 22. So I don't know if that's the... he was also young. Oh, 22. He just told me he was 22. Oh, bless him. 22 he was, wasn't he? Oh, bless him. He just said 22. Oh, bless him. But it's the pressure to the head that's the really feeling that he gave to me on his passing. He wants you to give you the initial G. So I don't know what the G means to you, but that's what he's showing me, the initial G. You're passing out, bless him. Just give me that. You know, he has a lovely, lovely energy with him, you know. Yes, he was 22, 23. You to work it back. Well, that's what he gave me, 22. All right. But he just wants to let you know he's fine where he is. Okay. And nothing seems to have changed. Obviously, he's not here physically, but he's always around. Okay. There's lots of people that think about him, and he's listening to their thoughts. He just give me the G again. I don't know what the G means to you. Big Brown always had a hat. Yes. But that's important. The initial G is very important. So I don't know if that's grandma or his name or the initial G. Okay. To give you anything else now before he steps back. He just wants to give you a bow. Scrapbook diary following her pregnancy, as if he was here. Ah, bless you. There you go. And he's just showing me a bow, and it's a yellow bow. Okay. It's just showing me this bow. You know, like a ribbon bow, but it's yellow. Okay. That's all I have to give to you. Gurky. She's keeping the name a secret. Ah. Gurky. Laugh out loud, but she's keeping the name secret. All right. We didn't hear it from me then. You heard it from him. Okay. But it's a yellow bow. That's the important bit. It's a yellow bow. Okay. So thank you for working with me there, Dom. So thank you and have a lovely weekend. Yeah, bows, yellow ones are very important. It's been around a lot of late, he just said. It's been around a lot. A lot of people have been asking lots of questions. Okay, now he's just trying to answer everybody's questions. Not going anywhere at all. He said, I've just changed frequency. I know it's easy for him to say, but that's what he's telling me. So unless he's got anything else to give you before he steps back. He only showed one bow. When I think of one bow, maybe that's just one child. I don't know, but it was yellow. Okay. So I'm going to leave his love of spirit. So thank you for working with me. He had a lovely energy. I really didn't want him to go either. Okay, I'm going to see who's coming close now. This lovely lady, she's just shouting out, it's Mum. You have to get back to me on the brownies, yeah, and on the bows. I'll see what we can do tonight. But I've just had a lady shouting, it's Mum. Okay. Tell her it's Mum. Okay, so I'm not going to tell who it's Mum. Come on, I want you to know who is Mum. The room is like a yellowish beige, so I agree, it can be him. Bless you. This lady's just come right in, this lady, and she had issues with her back. Okay, because I feel like I want to stoop forward with this lady. Okay, but she struggled to see people because of this bump on her back. Okay, and as she's stooping forward, she tell her it's Mum, and she's trying to look up, but she can't because of this. I think she had like a hunch or something on her back. Very hard-working lady, this lady. She's wearing a scarf around her head here, and she's just leaning forward. And I'm just asking her why she's showing me that. She said, I've got heavy shoulders. Okay, and she just had these heavy shoulders. Okay. And as she's coming, come on, that little bit closer, look. It's Mum. Just say it's Mum. You've been asking her to come. Okay, as we've been sat here, you've been asking her to come, and she's coming. All right. She's just okay. Sounds like your mother. Well, she just come in there. She's got this scarf on her head here, and she's got I've got heavy shoulders. I had heavy shoulders, although she carried a lot on her shoulders. Okay, and now she's looking down and she's struggling to look up because of this. Okay, bless you, Andrea. And as she's coming closer here, she's wearing like this, not a duffel coat as such. It's like a raincoat, but it's quite a heavy one. Okay, and it's got like I can see tartan inside this coat. Come on, that little bit closer, love. And she's got like blonde. Her hair looks like Marilyn Monroe, if I'd like to say that, because she's got blonde and it's curled hair. Beautiful lady, really beautiful. Blue eyes. I can see blue eyes, and she's just got this beautiful hair. She just took the scarf off now. She said, I've just been for a set. She said, I've just been for a set. Anyway, she's just got this lovely hair, okay. And as she's coming forward here, she's trying to stand up straight now so she can see, all right? And she said it's been, she's just okay. She just said there's been a weight lifted off your shoulders. Okay, so she's coming with some healing. Oh, raincoat, bless you, Andrew. She's just coming closer than there. She said there's been a weight lifted off your shoulders. Come on, that little bit closer, love. She's taking her coat off now and she wants to sit down. She said she's got these lovely little boots, you know, and they've got like fur over the top. Oh, she's making me want to buy a pair of them. They look lovely. They look like old tucker boots, if you remember them, but with fur around the top. Come on, that little beautiful hair, bless her. And as she's coming closer now, Monica, switch fan off, please, love. And as she's coming that little bit closer now, she's just taking her coat off and she's sat down. And she's just saying she just can't wait for having a cup of tea. Come on, that little bit closer with you, love. Come on. Okay, she's just stood up tall now. Okay. Oh, she had her hair done every week, bless her. And as she's sat up here now, she said the weight's been lifted. So I'm sensing that's for you, this, not for her. She's just showing it as a metaphor that she's taking the weight off. Okay. And as she's just, she's talking about resting. There's something that's been buzzing about and she's asking you to rest. She wants you to sit down and have a cup of tea. She wants you to have it in a china cup. There's some kind of bit of a memory here that you sat with her with a china cup. Okay. And as she's talking to me here and she's drinking this tea, she's lifting a little finger up here. I feel like she's been somewhere that's been really, come on. She's been to a really nice place. Come on. And she's lifting her finger up here as she's drinking this tea. Oh, do you know, she's lovely. She's got really nice energy with her. I can just smell hairspray. I don't know if you can, Andrew, and I can taste it as well. I can taste and smell hairspray. Come on, that a little bit closer, love. Okay, she's just showing me the initial R. Oh, Andrew Rees, okay. Yes, things are getting easier, bless you. Well, she's just showing me the R and R. So I think R and R is like rest, is it not? I'm not sure, but she says you need a bit of an R and R. I don't know what that means, but I've heard the saying before, but I'm not sure what it means. Okay. She just said TLC. Yeah, she had a lovely china cup, bless you. There's some TLC as well here needed. But you know something? She was just one of them ladies you wanted to cuddle. Hairspray, yeah, I can just smell it. It's just really quite, I can taste it. You know, you could taste it. She's talking about TLC here, and she wants you to give yourself some TLC and a bit of R&R. I've heard that saying before, but I'm not quite sure what R&R means. I think it's something similar to rest. But she's just coming in here now. She's talking about your knees, all right? And she's sensing some kind of issue with your knees. She said, you need some heat on them, okay? Oh, rest and recuperate. Ah, bless you, that's what it is, okay. She's asking you to put some heat on your knees, okay? And she says she wants you to rub a bit of comfrey in it into them as well. She's like, take out the pressure on your knees, okay? She said she had that similar problem too. She said it used to give her like a bit of comfort because it was like heat. When she used to rub comfrey oil in, it used to give the heat off. She's also come on a little bit closer. She's talking, she worked in hairdressers. Oh, bless you, Angie. But as she's coming closer, she's talking, okay. She's talking about making your own kind of ointment or some kind of solution to some ointment. It's got rosemary in it. I know it's got rosemary in it, and it looks like oil, like olive oil or something like that, because it's green, unless that's from the rosemary. But she's talking about olive oil and rosemary. And I mean, I know that's not comfrey oil. I know that's not comfrey oil, but that's what she's showing me, rosemary and olive oil. So there's something that's needed there. I don't know why she's showing me that. She said it's for your hair. It's not for your knees, that's for your hair. I've never heard of rosemary and olive oil. I don't know if anybody else has, but that's what she's coming with, and I can see it being stirred. And the interesting thing, you know, she's got a toothbrush in this mixture, and she's pouring it in her hair. And as she's pouring it in, she said it's really good for your hair. Okay, bless her. What a lovely energy. I just love her boots, you know, these fur around the top of these boots. They just look like the old-fashioned tucker boots where they used to tuck your pants in, you know, I don't know, a while ago. But she's literally got this fur around the top. So she's talking about heat, putting some heat back in. Okay. She said heat, healing. Bless you. And do you know something? She's just pulled, it just looks like a Fry's chocolate cream out of her pocket. It's a dark Fry's chocolate cream I can see in her hand here. She says okay, come on. She only used to have a couple of pieces from now and again, she said. Just a couple of pieces. I think there were only 4 in one of them, weren't there? I haven't seen a Fry's chocolate cream for years. But she just pulled it out of her pocket and she's just having 2 pieces of it now and again. All right. What a lovely energy. She's comical. Bless her. Come on, that little bit closer, love. All right. China cup's very important to drink tea, she said, because she said it's really good for you to drink it out of a china cup. Anyway, she's talking about doing leaves here. She's telling me that you can do the leaves as she did. I'm so excited, Andrew. I'd like you to do my leaves. That'd be lovely. But she's talking about you doing the leaves. I know it's an old-fashioned communication. Yes, Fry's chocolate, bless you. And she's just coming in there with the leaves here. And she was really accurate with her information from the tea leaves. She's saying that you have it too. You can do it too. Oh, bless her. She says, you know how to do it, she says. You empty the leaves and you turn it round 3 times. And then you look into the cup. And she just had that natural way. She could just give a message from the leaves. She's talking about you doing it too. I don't know anybody who does the leaves now, I'll be honest. She was very in tune herself, she just said. She used to give messages at work. She had a knowing. She had a real knowing. She used to give messages at work, she said, using tea leaves. I've only ever tried it the once because I bought a book once and it shows you how to do it, but I've never done it with anybody. I've only done it the once in my life, I think. But she said you've got a real knack to it. And it's time to bring these back, she said, all these natural alternative to give leaf readings. Your nan done tea leaves. Oh, bless. She's just come into a memory here with you when you was younger. And it's something on Christmas Eve. And as she's showing me this memory here, there was something that you said. I'm just asking her what you said to her. It was something quite random, like, will it put hairs on my chest or something like that, because she's having a bit of a chuckle here about Christmas Eve. And there was something that you said to her that made her laugh. You weren't very old when you said it. And as she's coming in here, it looks like you're drinking Advocaat. And I haven't seen Advocaat for a long time, but she's showing me Advocaat here with lemonade. But there was something you said that were random, like something like, does this put your hairs on your chest or something like that? They call Nan the White Witch. Ah, bless you. It's not a bad thing to be called that. She either said it to you that it puts hairs on your chest or you said it, but there were a funny moment that you remembered and it's just stuck in your mind. Bless her. But this important about the leaves here. You have the natural gift of the leaves. I haven't seen anybody do leaves for a long time. But she says you can do it. I'd love you to do my leaves, Andrea. I think it'd be lovely. So if you want to have a catch up on a Zoom or something, we can do that and do our leaves. Bless her. I'm going to ask if she wants to give you anything else now before she steps back. She's telling me you have her china cup. And I don't see it like in a cup and saucer. I see it just as a cup. She made portions. Ah, wonderful. Probably that's why she showed me the avocado and lemonade, because that's a portion in itself, isn't it? But she's showing me this china cup, but it's not a saucer and a cup. It's an actual china pot. And there's a memory when you drink through it, when you're drinking anything from it, you think of her. And as you do, she comes really close. And she gives you little bits of nudges. Okay, now she's coming in here. She said, she knows that you use tea bags, you don't do tea leaves. But she said you can just take them out of the bag, she said, and you can still do it. And she wants you to practice on yourself. That's how you start, she said. Practice on yourself, she said, and you'll be able to do it for others. Honestly. Yeah, it's a cup. It's not a teacup. She just said it's not a teacup. She had a teacup and saucer, but you have a china mug. That's what I'm saying, a mug, not a cup. And you think of her every time you drink out of it, and she comes really close. But she's laughing how tea leaves are in a bag. She said, you just cut the top off, she says, and put the leaves in cup. You've been coming around a lot of late. You've been asking lots of questions. Come on. She says that she was on a spiritual journey from a very young age. She says, you are on your journey now, she said. She just said it's time for you to, come on. The interesting thing, what she's coming with here now, is I've never seen any of this. You know when you bang knitting needles together, they make that noise with a knitting needle. There's a noise like that you hear. And she just let you know that you can ask her questions and she'll give you the answers through that tapping. So I think it's 2 for yes and 1 for no, I'm not too sure. But it sounds like knitting needles hitting together. It's a very faint, like a tap dripping. She just said, listen for it. She's gonna give you the answers that you're seeking. So when you ask her a question, either a yes or no question, she's just come really close now. I'm getting a buzzing in my ear here as we sat here. She's come extremely close now. She wants to come really close to you and whisper in your ear, Andrea. Listen for the tapping, she said. Just listen for the tapping. She says, when you ask a question, you're going to hear it for a yes or for a no. I think it's 2 for yes and 1 for no, but she's come really close now. And I think you can actually hear a noise in your kitchen. There you go. It's a noise. Not water dripping, it's just a like metal hitting together or knitting needles. I thought you had a leak. No, she's letting you know it's her that's been trying to communicate with you. You've been trying to do it for a while, but I'm persistent. I got all the time in the world, she said. So you need to ask her the questions. I know you can work with lights and things, but she's working with this sound. So she got your attention then when you thought you had a leak. So there you go. Get a buzzing in your ear. She's just come extremely close. That's why she's whispering. She's whispering too. Yes, she's wonderful. She is. Oh my goodness me. I want her to stay. But she just wants you to remember them. Not ask the questions for yes and for no's, and she'll be able to communicate with her. She said, I don't wear hairspray no more. She said, don't like the smell. It's just something random she's just said. It's bizarre, isn't it? When they come through, they just have things that they want to get off the chest. Bless her. What a lovely energy she is. So I'm looking forward to that, Andrea, for you to do my leaves. I'm so excited. We'll have to sort it out. Bless her. So there you go. She's had your attention for a while, so you just have to listen to her now. Okay. I'm going to ask if she wants to give anything else now before she takes back. No, she says, you just keep asking them questions and I'll give you the answers. So I'm going to leave a lovely spirit with you, Andrea. Thank you for working with me. So everybody, I hope you have a lovely week, as I did. And my name is Mandy Louise Paul. My email address is mandy.paul@live.co.uk. If you wanted to communicate with me on Messenger, I'm quite happy to talk with you on there, and we can maybe liaise something, either reading or an out-of-body experience. That's up to you. Okay, so I'll have a lovely week and I'll see you soon. Good night.